This is Jones C. Edwards Stadium in Huntington, West Virginia. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the result will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Ohio Bobcats and the Marshall Thundering Herd. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Coach knows this is a huge opportunity for his team at home today. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface.
And the Bobcats headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Marshall Thundering Herd will go on offense first to start this game. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And, David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. He gets a block, and he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The Bobcats offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes the junior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most of...
There he goes! And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script.
Snags it, and there's running room. Touchdown, Bobcats. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And John offense with a false start will back them up 5 at 2nd and long. Good, solid tackle. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They boot it away on 4th down. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump?
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. Wants to return it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Payne. And tackled there by the defense. The last 2 plays have left them in a hole as they stare at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Marshall will be forced to punt.
Number 91, on to take it away.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The give on the inside. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. On the run, fires downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Hodges. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Keeps it on the bootleg. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. Looking for the score. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. So now on comes the field goal unit. Distance not the problem here. The angle is a little tricky. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the back. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Marshall will be forced to punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll go to work in the air on second down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. It's on target and complete. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Off play action. Fires quickly. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Line getting set on second down. We've come to the end of the period. Ohio has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Bobcats. Once he got some room, it was over.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Marshall will be forced to punt. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. He'll start this drive firing. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
And the Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Gets rid of it. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. He's looking downfield to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete to the left. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Bringing the heat, and they got it.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Pugh. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. A strike downfield. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold on. Offense.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. Punt is on its way. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Payne. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense lining up for a first down play. He goes right back to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. So now it's second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Marshall comes to the line facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. It's caught. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. The run from the shotgun. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Maybe some room here. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll try to get to the marker himself. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. A lot of ball handling goes on in the option, but after you pull it, you got to make sure you take care of it.
Because you're going to be in the teeth of the defense, right, Reese? I mean, if you pull that football, you're still in the center of the field where all those big D linemen and linebackers are living, so you got to be extra careful with your ball security.
The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Might as well give it to him again. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Bobcats have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Finds some fresh air. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Now on the counter. Finding some room.
And a nice job by the offense of picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. The throw. With the catch, it's Bowman. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. They'll try to pop the draw.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Now the toss. Picks up the first down. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Flips it out to the back. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. They methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. Time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They're going to throw it to start the drive. They've got the screen set up. Oh, what a caught! He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. They want to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Finds a man in the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking downfield on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with Arizona taking on the number 9 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's Arizona engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Now over to your game inside Jones C. Edwards Stadium. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky. And if it
makes the grab in their space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They come through with the explosive play, and they'll have the first down, but we see a man who is slow to get up, and let's check on him. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. This time he wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off play action on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio! And the beatdown has ensued.
And after starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. Just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing, and because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. And let's see where this team can go.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. The short hands, it's Payne. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of a hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Quick release by the QB. Turning it on. Now the connection takes it to the 11. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Football. Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
The AT unit on the field. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. He's got an open man. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Buying some time. Keeps it himself and gets the 1st. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Turns it loose deep. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Kick is in the air. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. first down. Oh, they're after him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Bowman. He's loose. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio. And the stomping has commenced.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Snags it and he's open. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Finding open areas. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Running inside, it's Smith. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Might be calling a hot route. They'll run it from the gun. Might have a chance. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. The give out of the gun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Had to throw it before he wanted.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him.
There he goes. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. The run inside. It's Smith. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. See just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll run the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. 5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Keeps it himself. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads it left. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll try the counter. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Going deep. Makes a grab down the middle. Off and running. The 20. 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. Hand off from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Payne. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Racing down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hurd! This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Lining up to add another. Right down the boulevard. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. The give on the counter. And they get him down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. A senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Could not make his way to the corner. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Price. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And
look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll move the wide receiver. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Under fire. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the 1st down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up 4th down.
And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. It is perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Number 83, set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Marshall takes over the ball. The thundering herd offense coming out. Running inside. It's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. After the 5-yard step off, 1st and 15 for this offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Smith. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. The RPO fired complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.